Hey, what's going on? What's going on, guys? Damn, you guys poured in real quick. Still testing out different builds for runs. What's going on, man? Trying out different builds. I want to see about getting a more consistent team after the little nerf. Did I just start right now? Yes, I did just start. What's up, guys? What's going on? This one is like from 57 seconds to a minute 13 max, like worst run. I really don't like Akuma in this build. I should go for double Sov. I would love to for Boros. Boros, I see the most value. Boros, I see the most value. Yeah. Akuma's not great here. Lullaby is like okay. It's like Lullaby, or it's gonna be Judo Priest for the anti-heal, or something else. Hey, what's up? I know. Everyone's gonna play around using Lullaby and stuff. I also have to consider about like limited units and stuff. I mean, I have tried the Lullaby. I don't know how much I like it. I feel like there could be a little more. Maybe have an ultimate DPS. Is Biro good? What am I up to? I'm up to testing out different builds for Swarm event since the change. I want to update my guide, and then I'll show my dungeon team that I was using to farm for this season. I don't know if they will actually... This has to turn off. I don't know if they will actually fix the dungeons. The thing is, it's 166 mil with Lullaby. Yeah, they made a change to Jinwoo. They nerfed his damage like slightly. My thing is, can I cut this for crit? I don't know. Don't know, I'm still playing around with it. Yeah, I was playing around with Lullaby already. It's not... Lullaby's not new, Yamamoto's not new. It's like any amp. I just don't know if I want an alternate DPS. That's what I'm debating on. Yeah, none of that stuff is new. I'm just debating on whether or not I want an alternate DPS. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I'm not overly concerned. I think the amount of time is pretty quick, but yeah. The issue I'm facing is I have to probably go back into dungeon today because we're gonna be like 70th place, and I really don't want to compromise getting Senku. I'm really hoping they update. What's going on? What's up, Light? What's up? $58. I should be auto upgrading Uta. For what though? I don't know how much. She's just range based, right? I mean, we can, sure. If it makes her better, I'm all for it. I just don't know if I see the value. Yeah, she has plenty of range. This one has sovereign and range. I'm not concerned with her range. She's the only one I want to swap out right now, because I feel like buffs are hit or miss sometimes. That's what I'm saying. It's just auto upgrade Jinwoo. Exactly. I was playing around with different builds and stuff, but I'm still trying to figure out what I like. He's saying, what's the best way to get damage on the drink for quest? Infinite or testing area? Either one. And no one can really fit. What did we have last time? We had Yoruichi last time for damage. The reason you don't bring like Johnny is because they die quick anyway. What's up? What's up? Oh shoot, I forgot. I farmed a bunch of Solar Fists. Did we get shiny? I don't think so. I was like working on Battle Pass. Ten sovereigns and 200 rerolls. Very nice. I mean, the move might be Judo Priest, honestly. It might be Judo Priest just to shut off his healing. Like he doesn't even need to have anything here. But it might be Judo Priest to shut off the healing. It's what I'm considering right now. Is the Trials quest still bugged? I really want that new soul. Yeah, it's still bugged. Trust me, I've been bugging them about trying to fix it and stuff. There's only so much we all can do. I think it's really on them to really fix it and see what they can do. Hey, what's up, what's up? I'm saving the rest of my rerolls for Boros. Boros is far superior to Jinwoo. Jinwoo is good, but Jinwoo has no durability compared to Boros. So a lot of people were complaining that Jinwoo crept Boros, but yeah, sounds good. I appreciate it. A lot of people were complaining that Jinwoo crept Boros hard, but Jinwoo is only good in PvE events of like standard story, standard maybe infinite, most likely tournament if they fix tournament, but that's kind of what we're facing right now. Yeah. Do I think you should start a new account? I kind of ruined your guide and got too ahead of myself. Yeah, it's up to you if you'd like to. You get Judo Priest from capsules, yeah. God, I need to get him. Boros is very good in everything, yes. 105. Maybe just upgrade Judo Priest too. What's up? What's up? What's going on, guys? I'm still testing the different builds. I know everyone has like one from like some sort of spam video that dropped or whatever. It's like I still need to test stuff for myself. I don't like just jumping straight into things. I like trial and error. That's just kind of how I work with builds. So don't get stuck on what I'm using, please. Don't start getting stuck on what I'm using. I'm trying to figure out what combo works that's more consistent. Consistency is the most important thing to me right now. I don't care much about clickbait times. It's not helpful. Yeah, Judo Priest is from Capsules. I don't know, man. Every 4.3. But he's not doing... Maybe I need to put crit on him. We could try putting Judo Priest with crit build. It turns off his healing, but... I mean, wow, this was such a bad run, dude. Everything just died. Everything died that run. I'm gonna try with crit. Is he meta? I don't know. I'm still testing stuff out. Is Judo Priest meta? I don't know. Yeah, the increase in the players is good. Yeah, guys, I'm just testing stuff out. Don't get caught up in my builds right now. I'm just playing around with different techs. Like, I even used Full Moon Bunny to see if whenever a skill's used, he would get stunned for 5 seconds. It doesn't work that way. I don't think Yuno even shuts him off either. Honestly, Yuno doesn't shut him off. I don't think anything can really stop him. Maybe Chainsaw Devil's the play and you just play for execute 5%. Yeah, maybe Chainsaw Devil's the play. I don't know yet. I don't think it's Last Survivor. How good is Erase King right now? Like, it reflects, sure, but does it protect? Does Erase King protect? Erase King Requiem. Every 40 seconds, reflects 50%. 25 seconds, reflect 35%. How many copies do we get? 3 copies of him? Maybe standard Erase King 25 seconds is the play. I don't need anything with this. Well, unevolved Erase King, reflect 25. If I can nerf some of the damage and protect Jinwoo from dying, we win, right? Because the issue is Jinwoo still dies. I need other things to die around him and him to live. So he's just timer based, so I don't know if it works well. We'll see. Where's Jinwoo? Here he is. So if this icon disappears, he died, right? Like that's what happens. So I'm waiting to see if this unit just dies. If we can prevent his death by using Erase King, that would be cool. I gotta figure out and just try out some interesting stuff. The other one is like Asuna. If she dies, he gets 2x skill damage. But I don't know if that really applies as well. Yeah, so he died. And now Jinwoo's back. That really didn't do anything. That did nothing. It's a shame, but it's probably just Uta better. Just for the amp at this point. That's really all you're playing for, is that he does die and his units die, but he gets amped. Yeah, Erase King was useless. The Nagblocks video. Nagblocks dropped a video? Let me see. Hold on, guys. Nagblocks. Nagblocks Anime Rangers.
Hi, I'm Nag.
I don't know, did he complain a lot in this one?
Hi, I'm Nag, and today Anime Rangers X dropped a solo leveling update that was made in Twitter. Come on, still is. I don't think raids scale the amount of players. Genuinely, I think with the so you, I mean, every model since the new studio takeover, like look at his Aizen model. Like where is his eye? His eye is supposed to be there. Like what? He has no eyes. Longer. How seconds? If I click replay, does it happen again? No, the boss actually a big summons.
I appreciate the sub. Thank you, thank you.
About 100% health. Shadow could the Rift game mode. No, but Jinwoo dies there because every single activity in this game is made for like the best possible team imaginable. Although I still think it's not enough enemies for you to max out your path.
I guess he must have complained about some of the stuff. I just saw his post. We'll see. Hopefully they push out a fix. It's crazy. It'll take like, I don't know, man. It's crazy to me. That's how they run things sometimes. That's what it'll take. Can I help you though? Not right now, man. I'm working on some content live right now. This way we can try to see gems and gold. Everything from Swarm event. Everything from Swarm event. Dude, it's probably just Lullaby. It's probably just Lullaby, and we probably can just run Capitalist Lullaby and just max her out. Sad as it is to say, guys, it's probably Lullaby. Delete the message above yours. Oh, this guy. Ban him. Ban the user. Boom. Got him. No idea. That is what we're figuring out, is kind of what's the best team for Swarm. I'm doing a little research here, trying some stuff out. So just a little patience while I play around here, and we'll get the comp going. Once we figure out the comp, then yeah. I know a lot of people are using Uta right now, so I'm trying it out. The thing is, Primal still has a very reliable stun. Primal's is once every 33. Like, he has a 33% chance every hit to stun. Giorno only has 50% chance every 5 hits. That's how Giorno works. They're two very, very different units. Two very, very different units. Let's make her cost 0. What's up, buddy? What's going on? Send cooldown. You have to use Primal. Primal's just very tough to beat. I think though, hear me out, for Primal, I'm probably gonna go for a Capitalist Primal now. We have the resources and I can do it. It's probably gonna be Capitalist. Same reason I think that we use everything else. Capitalist. So same exact reason. The only reason you want it to be this way is for the it's probably this. This is the team I'm gonna end up using. It is still double Gogeta. You're mistaking that it's not double Gogeta. Like, what about it wouldn't be double Gogeta? See, if Boros spawns and he kills one Gogeta, at least the other one can spawn back. If on duplicate one dies, the other cannot spawn back, is the issue. Just something worth playing around with right now. That's kind of like same. Whoa, no, I don't want the flippers off her. I need the flippers off. Flippers off Akuma. You're about done now. Cut the costs. Already 0%. Ability range. Let's go for send cooldown. Oh, I don't have curses. Shoot, I don't have curse for him. This might be bad. Do we have, what's Jinwoo's gear? It's all ability power right now. Again, still playing with stuff. I promise I will show whatever I'm using whenever I settle down. Let's get some fingers. We just need minus 15. There, minus 15. Solid. Dude, why does it say 0 attack speed? That a visual bug? Bro, if this is real, that'd be crazy. Hold on. Yeah, I'm big on playing around 0 placements for farming and just for builds in general. I think dupe is probably one of the most overrated mythics for a lot of units. Duplicate is probably the most overrated and oversaturated right now in the community. It's good, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's... Dude, does he just attack wicked fast now or what? Is it on purpose? No idea, dude. I can't tell if this is a visual bug. Sovereign duplicator. Oh, you got Sovereign Duplicator? Yeah, I didn't read it. You got both? Good lord. Congrats, brother. We were talking about duplicate for Primal. Capitalist works just the same. If in fact a little better, because if one dies, the other can respawn. Compared to dupe, where you're kind of just stuck. $55. Is sacking the is sacking his chest plate for crit chance chest plate worth now is the question. That's the question. Yeah, Aaron, jump to my private server real quick. Where you at? Let me see. Yeah. 1.5k rerolls. Jeez, that's very, very lucky. I hope they put a good fix out right now, man. I hope they put a good fix out. Can I add you? No, I don't just start adding people, brother. I'm sorry. I did that before and it becomes hectic because you add everybody. When I find the best team, am I gonna do a video about it? Yes, yes I will. Yes. Yes. Alright, there we go. The guy named Peak Zen looks so tough. Alright, there you go. Should be set up now. What were we gonna do? We were gonna do, instead of chest, we will put this. Yes, I do only have my mods added, yep. But I do have the private server link all the way through. It's always there. And yes, when I do come up with a new build that I can like confidently tell all the subscribers and viewers and folks who watch my content, is like, I don't want to clickbait you guys, right? So I'm making sure it's consistently good. Yeah, I don't want to waste people's time. So before I start showing anything, like, if you're watching my process, this is how I literally play, is just trial and error of figuring out, you know, what works, what doesn't work. The reasons you see a lot of capitalists is because I love low cost units here. And then especially for this kind of content here, when one unit dies, the other cannot respawn with duplicate. That's the biggest issue. At least with capitalists, both can respawn. And that helps a lot. I don't know if this is real. I don't know how real this is, by the way. Like, I don't know how real 0 second primal, is this what real life is right now with C-? Tank top hero yet? Does he have to get the kill, or can anyone get the kill for tank top hero? I have one. Ooh, that's... Nope, not that great. It is a visual bug. Well, let's go put a let's go put O+ on him. Dude, I can't tell sometimes with these visual bugs and stuff. Soul of Sloth. Yes, but that doesn't change Skeleton King's buff. Skeleton King is really just used for buffing. I don't really use Skeleton King at all for DPS. He's just there to buff. And look look great, you know? That's his job. If a unit had 0 SPA, it would just be stuck in the animation or doing nothing. That's fair. I thought the numbers would go brrr, you know, brrr, or just would keep going. Yeah, for sure it's good on Jinwoo, but you want to get his cooldown as low as possible too. At least for his abilities. Where's he at? Pop back out, Jinwoo. Died? No, he didn't die. He's still in there. Killing? 55. That looked a lot better. But he didn't die that time, so we'll have to see. Appreciate the support. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, the new codes are on the side if you're jumping into the game today to play and check it out. That's a good question. I don't know if Boros' pity resets when you reach it. I would hope so. Would hope so that it works that way. I do not know though, for certain. Do we take 100% crit chance? Let's see. Hopefully he doesn't die here. You know, we say that about a lot of things, but they've been a little inconsistent about some stuff, so I'm hoping it is the case. Do we value the crit chance on Jinwoo? 105. It's not great. I mean, it's great, but it's not 50 seconds like before. So we're playing around with 10 to 15 second downtime here. How should you build Jinwoo? I don't know. I'm just playing around with them right now. Yeah, but they're gonna do that months from now. Yeah, I would keep that for now. Alright. Okay, Jinwoo. 57. Yay. But he didn't die this time. The thing is, when he dies, that's gonna happen. There's a chance that your runs are 50 something. 57, yeah, 57 seconds. Is Jinwoo worth using in dungeons? No, he's garbage for dungeons. Anyone who gets him to work is only probably below 250 or below 300. I know that they're better because we're taking 1.4 seconds for ability cooldown and then we have 1.8 or 0.8. So I'm kind of playing around with both, truthfully. I have to try both. I need to see what's a little more consistent. Do I want him to attack faster or do I want the crit damage? So I need to figure out for myself. That's one of the reasons I'm trying it right now. You're not supposed to upgrade them. If you're doing this, you gotta upgrade anything other than Griffith. I just upgrade Lullaby in this one. 105. Alright. Yeah, I don't know yet what I like here. I think I just have to accept the fact the runs are gonna be below 110, but not always 50 something seconds anymore. I got so used to him yesterday. I was like, yeah, this is good. This is good. The nerf. What'd they do? Reduce his damage? Or something with shadows? Interaction with shadows? $130 and 2x, yeah. Yeah, that should be good. The funny thing is like, sure, this team will do well. There's gonna be a lot of people hurting because they don't have 3 units right now. Fusion, Omega, and Lullaby. And he died from Boros spawn. He's back. I might take the Sovereign Lullaby over the Capitalist one. Capitalist is selling. She's selling. She needs range. Even with max upgrade, I think the Sovereign one just does better. Her range is probably more consistent. Because I have to count on her not dying. Because if she dies, she would reset. If she'd reset, she'd be fine. But we'd have to swap her for Capitalist. Or for honestly, it's not even that. It's probably Seraph. Seraph's probably much better. What do we have here? Was this what I was using? This one. Increase the range. How many units is she? She's a 2. Oh no, she's a 1 unit. It's not Seraph, it's Sovereign then. Sovereign's much better. Sovereign's much better. If she had another placement by herself naturally like as death, then sure. How do I have 0 cost on units? I'll show you. They're capitalist. So capitalist reduces the cost plus the cost with the gear reduction cost. Can you trade system cores? I don't believe so. How do you get the crown? Which crown? Yeah, look at that range. It's much, much better as sovereign. Celestial crown. For cooldown spawn, it's in the crafting section. Shows you how to make it in gears. Appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, crafting section and gears. Same thing with the spear and everything else I use. It's all crafting section. What gear am I using on Uta? I will show you as soon as I can, okay? There we go. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, much better, much better. Yeah, that's a lot more consistent. The question is now, do I go back to crit chance? Do I go back to crit chance? Let me see. These are my upgrade orders right now. If you guys are trying to copy right now, it's not the exact best time. I'm still testing, so don't kill me on anything. All right, guys? Don't quote me or kill me on anything yet. I'm not farming for views right now. I'm just like actually limit testing the comp and seeing different results. I wanna update my guide on it, do my take, and then post that. But I am in the middle of like limit testing a bit. Trying to figure out what works a little better for Jinwoo. That's the thing, right? Do you sack the crit? Do you sack the ability cooldown for consistent ones, or do you go for the crit chance? That's we'll see. Yeah, I know the wings. Well, we're swapping it out back and forth. Like, okay, this one he didn't die, and he gets 56. I need him to die. I need Jinwoo to die on spawn. When Boros spawns, he has to die. Yeah. You're waiting on that? Yeah. You're not gonna copy 1,000 times. I know. You're not gonna roll or copy 1,000 times. I promise. Yes. I do think crit chance has more DPS. I 100% agree with that already. So if he doesn't die and everything dies around him, yeah, your runs are 55 seconds. This is probably the more consistent comp. The other thing I'm curious about is Omega Dragonlord. So Omega Dragonlord procs his ability before the boss spawns. Is Omega Dragonlord worth swapping out for Yamamoto or someone who can amp? If Jinwoo misses Omega Lord's amp, right? Because Jinwoo dies. Let's say we play around this right now, and most of the time Jinwoo dies. He misses the buff. Because Shenron doesn't reapply, does he? That one was 55 seconds. Jinwoo did not die. This buffs all allies in range, and then it stops buffing them, right? And then he just deals damage. If Shenron dies, but then he has to reapply all the attacks again, then we have Umbrella Fang, which they take 20% more damage. And then we have, what's his name? Old man? Yama? Captain? Haha, keywords. Keywords. He makes them take 15% more from a permanent burn mark. No, because they have to be alive for 20 seconds. He applies burn for 20 seconds. If they survive, then they gain. So they don't gain it until after they survive. So Yamamoto's dumb. That's pointless. Yamamoto's dumb. It's not viable. Can I show how the character quests are going in the event? What do you mean? You're talking here, man? The missions? We have one complete, we have one locked by Shiny because of a bug, and then the other two, I'm not gonna bother. We're not gonna bother trying to work on that stuff. Who's my other amp, guys? It's Giorno, so Golden Will. Golden Will and Umbrella. Makes them take 15. It is not already fixed. The problem is we don't have Baru yet, and I'm short on time because we have to run dungeons at some point. Detail, he's a 4 limit unit spawn. The thing is, I feel like the stuns don't do anything. Because if the stuns did something, guys, we could just play Yuno the whole time. Like, I feel like stuns don't do anything with this guy. That's the thing that's bothering me, is I don't think they do anything. Let me you want him to attack the shadows. Right. Well, you do want him to attack the shadows, but if he didn't, I mean, yeah, like, yeah, you want the shadows to die. Yeah. You're not wrong. That's all you want. You want the shadows to die. As death, it doesn't amp, is the thing. As death does not amp. So right now, if you're like, what gear is he getting right now? I'm just picking some send cooldown gear, and then ability cooldown. Wait. He's on ability use, so we can just use this for now, and then use goggles. Goggles is fine. We could put Soul of Riches. Alright, we cut costs. We can try this. If you're wondering why we're picking this, even though he's a 4 spawn, is because he'll have enough time to spawn on the field 4 times. Which I'm not overly concerned about. Again, the whole concept with dupe, if one dies, the other cannot come back, right? Like, if one dies, the one that died cannot come back to rejoin the one that survived. So, you want all buffs on at all times and, like, that consistent flow. Did I put his gear? No, I did not put the crit gear, but we're going to try it with Umbrella first. Yeah, Jinwoo's still good after the nerf. Dude, the damage amp is so different without Omega. We stayed at 52 mil. Now he dies. So bad. Why'd it have that kind of effect? All from Shenron? You know what I think? I think there's times when they apply the buff but we don't see the numbers. I'll be honest with you, I think sometimes the buffs are applied in this game but you don't see the damage buffs. I genuinely don't think they work half the time. Because the math ain't mathin'. That was so bad. Yeah, we gotta go back to Omega. That was so bad. Even for a bad run, that shouldn't be that bad. There's zero consistency in that. Oh, wrong. Don't want to go to tournament. Oh man, I hope they publish the fixes today. I hope they publish these fixes, man. They changed his extra line to Shadow Summon passive to lower SPA and gain more damage. They did that already? I don't think he needed the nerf. He was squishy as is, but like he's too squishy to push dungeons. Unless you come up with a unit that like provides KO protection directly, it's not, yeah, it's not going to be as viable. Yeah, you want them with spaces or without spaces? You want a Christmas gift with that? You want a charcuterie board with that? Might as well ask for the whole package, dude. You get a gift card and everything. $104. Sounds fire right now. The shiny Gogeta with that, yeah. Definitely with that one. Did we just take the crit consistency over everything else? Don't use Boros for the Boros event. I think Boros is like not as great for it. He doesn't get beat up enough where he can scale really nice. What's up, Kakashi? What's going on? No, Uta shouldn't be buffing anything other than for when the units die. Like when Jinwoo's minions die and Uta's alive, she gives him a lot of value where your runs can actually go to, you know, sub 55 seconds, I think. But it literally has to be everyone dies. All the shadows die except for Uta and Jinwoo. Yeah, I mean, it looked worth last run. The last run looked really great. You have any no rerolls for Shenron? Dang. Nice. Like, okay, see right there? So they died, and then he gets a sick buff because of the amp. It's kind of like when you use Uta with Yoruichi. You get a lot of value. 55 seconds. Okay. I mean, this is looking better. If Jinwoo doesn't die, the run is 55 seconds. If Jinwoo does die, the run is something else. It's like the same thing, right? When you use Uta with Yoruichi, I was doing the same thing for Primal event. So. You started reading the Berserk manga. Griffith looks like a really nice guy taken into a really bad area. Yeah. Now I need Jinwoo to die so I can actually speak to the results a little better. Does duplicate or cap work with Shenron's buff? No. If you're talking about stacking, it won't stack. He does attack faster when he's not in dupe. It's better with Sovereign for him. I do like Sovereign Shenron a lot more. That was good. 59 seconds. Griffith did nothing wrong. Big jokes in 2025. Yeah, I read your comment, Solus. Like, you can't get 50-second round subs anymore because of the nerf. I agree. That's why we're here testing out the comp. That's why I'm here testing some stuff out. I think it's Sovereign on Uta. But that's... I think it is. I think it's Sovereign on Uta. Because if Uta dies with everything else, I think he still gets the buff. And the Sovereign just has way more range. 127. Bro did not die again. Oh, but she died. She died and he still got 127. That 177 that time. Just hit Sov dupe and get sub 30-second clears. Yeah, I mean, that's what it takes, right? Sov dupe. Designed perfectly. I gotta finish the rest of the lore apparently, because I remember watching the movies, things happen a little differently in Berserk, man. I don't know how much of a perfect villain bro was. I saw the anime too, bro. Some dark stuff. Yeah. I haven't even clicked on Uta. Where's she at? There she is. Her range 47. Am I using Capitalist? Dude, dude, I'm sorry. I'm using Capitalist. I'm like, I think it's Sovereign, yeah. Yeah, definitely Sovereign. Uses Capitalist. It's definitely Sovereign. You just beat the Swarm in 7 seconds. Is that good? Yeah. What, the range? Oh my god. You guys. You guys are killing me. I didn't even know what the meme was, Lord. Oh god. Bro, just post the update, man. No, it's not full crit. It's like a hybrid between his ability power one and the crit. So it would be the scuba diving mask and then a bunch of other stuff. The agony, the thing. Is the update today? I don't know. Dude, I hope so, man. I hope they fix their game. I'm gonna be pissed I gotta go back into dungeons. I'm gonna be real pissed right now. Not happy. Dungeons are a complete waste of time right now with this wonderful event going on. 74 range with Sovereign. That doesn't look like 74. Yeah, definitely crit's the way to go. Cause this probably is a bad run, but still yeah. 108, not bad. Did they rework them? No, they did not. What happened to them? No idea. I'll show you everything right now. We'll do a little talk through, all right, man? I think we'll settle on this for the build right now. Yeah, crit looks a lot better on him. Even just his numbers skyrocketing like that, it's a lot more consistent. Sucks though if he dies a second time like this. Was this 110? It's so bad. 106 is still good. Still pisses me off compared to yesterday's runs were much better. Put him in a timeout for 6 minutes and 7 seconds. If you guys are tuning in, I'm just about, I think, done with the build here. I think I'm comfortable with this setup, this lineup. And yeah, I do like Capitalist on this. If you have the extra primal, it might be good for runs like this. Where if onesies and twosies die, you want them to respawn anyway. You see? One of them spawned. Perfect. Because the other one's still back there fighting. Oh. It's not bad. Alright guys, here it is. 102 was this run completion. I'll show you the whole run. This is the team lineup and setup. So we have Skeleton Knight with Capitalist, Primal Fusion with Capitalist, Griffith with Capitalist. We have Omega Dragon Lord, we have Lullaby, and we have Jinwoo. All three of these with Sovereign. For upgrade order, just have Jinwoo at the far end. This way he upgrades as quick as possible. And between the Uta and him, they'll both max out by the end. So when it comes down to this lineup, if you guys are wondering why we're using Capitalist, the reason behind is if one copy dies, if they had dupe, the other, it just can't come back. So at least if one Gogeta dies, the other one can come just right back. And worst case, you have to wait an extra 5 seconds to get the other Gogeta coming back to help out. The same goes for the Griffith and these other units with Capitalist. So we're trying to keep the buff on as long as possible. So this one was 59 seconds. Let's leave. Let's try out. Let's show you the equipment and gear. This is what we're using. Can I test Soul of Chances? Yeah, we could do a little test right after this. Alright, so when it comes down to gear, this is my Uta. She has the send cooldown. You know what? That doesn't look great. We can put more range on her. Let's put more range on Uta. Range. Chest for cost. That looks a lot better. She costs 18 yen. Perfect. Alright, for Griffith, we're adding the stun with Steel Ball. I think this is relatively okay. I'm not too tethered to what Griffith used. He's really just there for buffing. He has the crit wing, so we can get him to 100% crit chance, so whatever damage he does do has 100% crit. Skeleton Knight, you're just looking for range and low cost. That's why we have Capitalist on him. And then it lets us use Ultra, so he can summon faster, but he is extremely low cost, being 0. We have Jinwoo. Right now for Jinwoo, we've been playing around with the different gear sets. I know some people are using all ability cooldown so that they can reach a far lower number. I do think a healthier balance is using the crit chance chest plate. What that does is this will get him to about 100 and something crit chance by his final upgrade. I think that just suits him much better. The other two is just ability cooldown here. For this is just crit damage, ability cooldown, and ability cooldown. That's primarily where his damage comes from. Curse-wise, you're going to want to get as low ability cooldown as possible and higher ability damage. Some people go for base damage. I do think going for ability damage might be a little better. His percentage-wise is still kind of crazy. So I think this number must have been changed from yesterday. I think this was 2,500 last I saw on my stream. I think that was 2,500. I think that value was changed. And then we have full crit gear on Shenron with Soul of Fire Trident. You're just looking for extra DPS, but the real thing is you want to get him to attack as fast as possible. This is just to make him much more effective when it comes down to applying his buff and getting stuns and freeze off. Then we have Primal Fusion. I know this one will spark maybe some controversy again. I know the most popular thing for him is Duplicate. I like using Capitalist on this right now. I play around with both, but I still stand on the fact that if one dies, it can't spawn back until the other one dies. So I do think the 2 spawn cap and both on separate timers is a lot better. And by the time Boros spawns, both of them will be up anyway, so both can apply their debuff as needed. This will keep him at a relatively low cost, being 0, so he's just a free unit to have. And him attacking as fast as possible is key. So Soul of Fire Trident again. If you don't have these items, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. A lot of you guys ask for replacements for these souls. All I can say is get the units before the souls. Focus on getting the units to do the swarm event. The souls will come the more you actually do get the shards. Let's go to curses. Also, unit-wise, so I got to show you replacements for units. I know everybody asks this one. It's like, okay, nice build, great build. I don't have Shenron. What can I use? You can use Captain. You can use Flame Captain because you're looking for stuff like damage amp. You can use Golden Will. Golden Will is another alternative because he works similarly to Primal Fusion. If you don't have Primal Fusion, use Golden Will. If you don't have any of those, you could also use Umbrella Fang. Umbrella Fang is also a nice alternative. He probably doesn't work as effective as a lot of other units, but he's still damage amp. And if you're in a situation where you're at that point that you don't have these units, you can start opting for DPS. So another alternative is Thunder Goddess. So you can go ahead and try Yoruichi. She's still very, very powerful, very strong. And then worst case, if you don't have any of these, you might need another comp entirely. But Jinwoo is the crux of it with a lot of damage amp and debuffing the enemy. So this is kind of just the standard. At the minimum, everyone who is playing this can get Jinwoo, Griffith, and Skeleton. I think if you have these 3, you'll still get very, very good times. So don't concern yourself too much. For Jinwoo, it should just be ability cooldown. This is what I have right now. I'll roll more on him in the future so I can get something better. For him, it is attack speed as quick as possible. So minus 15 is definitely better for Shenron if you can get it. Primal Fusion, minus 15. Range for Skeleton Knights, really all you need. You don't care about his DPS. Griffith, I have him with this setup. I think this is fine for now. It's not ideal, but you're going to need range probably for him. Lullaby, range as well. So very straightforward as to the curses. So I showed you guys the build, 2 runtimes. Let's do one more. I do want to try out something different. Maybe we feel a little better with Soul of Chances. Just recommended by a viewer. See if we could try it out. 50% bonus for his ability every 3 abilities. Let's do another run real quick. Yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in, checking out my stream, checking out the making of this video from me. This is how I enjoy doing the content right now, is kind of doing it live with everybody, and I think that works the best when it comes down to creation. Get the best results this way. Alright, let's see how this run goes with the So what did we go? We went from, did we go from 1.6 to 1.9? Is that what we went to? 1.6 to 1.9. So 0.3 seconds cooldown is what the trade-off was. Were we 1.4? So we traded off 0.5 seconds. There is one more alternative we can try right after this, and because we don't care how fast or how slow he hits, we might try the Soul of Sloth. That was 105. He did die that time. Maybe Sloth Soul might be good. If you guys are still watching, I'm going to try one more attempt, and we'll try with Soul of Sloth and see if that's better. Attack cooldown. Damage. Let's try with Soul of Sloth real quick. Let's see if 66% more damage is much better for him, since we're sacking the cooldown. Because Soul of Chances is my abilities have a chance to do 50% more, you might as well just go for 66% more damage, I think, flat. It's probably more consistent than every 3 abilities. So even in the sake of time, over 3 abilities, you're probably getting a little more damage. I think. I think, so we'll see. We'll see how he scales right now. You said, hey, Primal with Sovereign won't ever get hit due to range. I see you. The issue is that Primal, even if you have Sovereign, brother, will run up to the base. So he's still going to get slapped either way. Because the units here that have Sovereign with amazing range get stuck at the base over here. So either way, you're kind of in a pickle. Yes. Twitch chat is integrated into my OBS. Yes. Did we just die? Jinwoo did die. Try one more time. I know, he wouldn't die again, but at that point it really wouldn't matter, brother. You have to understand, at that point, if things die and he spawns and spawns again, it's like, it's irrelevant. It's the first few seconds that kind of matters. The cooldown is lower. I mean, he has 0.6 seconds right now, so I think that's pretty good for him to be where he's at. So he died again. I don't know. I think we're sacking too much of the stat. Yeah. No, guys. I think the way to go is gonna be I think Soul of Agony is gonna be a lot better. Soul of Agony is just much better. Yeah, it's tough to like pick and choose and play around with some of these things, but I do think that Soul of Agony just works a little better. Yep. Alright guys, appreciate y'all for tuning in to the updated video. Let me know what you think. We were trying out Soul of Sloth, we were trying out Soul of Chances. I do think landing on Soul of Agony is a lot better, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think this is the most consistent I can get the Swarm event down to, so yep. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to smash that like button on the video and subscribe. Thank you. Don't leave. I'm not leaving. I was doing an outro just for the video. He said don't leave. It's just an outro for the video. I'll probably do another one for dungeons. I will probably leave in maybe 30 minutes or so. We'll see. Cooked by Night bot, yeah. Why not use Boros? I feel like Boros doesn't get as much value right now. I just don't think he's getting as much value. It might be worth trying. The only replacement here, I think, for the comp is Lullaby. I don't think you replace Primal. Yeah, fully aware his DPS is very strong. Yeah, this you can't trade out Agony. 0.6 seconds is hard to replace here. Boom, done. 53 seconds. Yeah, that was a good run. Yeah, this is pretty solid. And then one Primal died and the other one stayed alive, but then the other one came back. So that was like that probably should be in the video as a perfect example of like a good run. But that was probably the best case scenario run where he didn't die. Yeah, you do need Agony. It sucks because like most of the comments that I notice are people like freaking out about souls and units, and it's like the limited units are the hardest one to replace for the best time. But I think the shell of the build of just Skeleton and Griffith plus the DPS being Jinwoo is the best start you can go for. Like I know not everyone's gonna get to 1 minute runtimes immediately, but at the minimum you should be able to get, you know, like 2 minutes or so. I think Griffith Skeleton's definitely another level, and then having a Jinwoo Sovereign will just put you on the map well enough. Yeah, you don't have to. I think you're overthinking souls. Don't overthink the souls. They're nice to have and useful, but like I promise you'll be able to backfill all of them later. And your run will be far more optimized later. It just takes a bit of time to get the resources. Souls are the hardest thing, and right now is the easiest time to get souls. Like, this fall event is the perfect time to get into the game. Yes, once fall event gets rolling, bro, it's over. So... Oh yeah, the soul fragment grind is very, very easy now. Very easy. So much better. Less torturous. Alright, good, he died. I think all the testers tried all these methods and they don't want people figuring out a sub 40-second clear. I don't think they care, honestly, man. And then you gotta understand, most of those guys that are in the tester role and stuff have, solve duplicate too. There's a lot of folks that have solve duplicate. So they can already do 40-second clears, man. Yeah. I genuinely don't think they care about the sub 40 seconds type clear. From my understanding, they were going to make the event even easier, which it hasn't been adjusted yet. This is just how it is. So they haven't even adjusted it at all. Yes. You get shards from Boros Capsule. Boros Capsule is the best thing since sliced bread right now. It gives you trait rerolls, stat boosters, everything. Gems, gold coins. This is the best event right now for the game. You have solve dupe on all. Oh yeah, that's definitely good. 100%. 110%. I haven't seen what the rewards are in Infinite. Does Infinite happen to give you 1,000 per clear of what? 1,000 leaves? Easy in Nightmare mode, yeah. Duplicate cap be better than solve dupe. Dupe cap is only good if the unit has 5 slots and then you can, or has 4 slots and you can bring it to 5. You would want the unit cap to be an odd number. Because if the unit cap's an odd number with dupe, then you would get 6 unit copies, or you would get whatever the even number is, so the +1. Yeah. Sov cap. I don't think Sov cap increases the cap size by 1. Yeah, it doesn't increase placement cap. So if you get Sov cap, you kind of low rolled. It's not that great. It's just like a 50% boost. It's like a good little damage boost for sure, but it's nothing crazy. I mean, you get the cost reduction, but I guess to be fair, you could have a free dealer. Everything costs free 90 free. Yeah, it's good, but not the best. My God. Shop. Give me another Boros. Nope. Just gonna save for more Boros. Dude, sadly I gotta do this today. I think I gotta start doing this evening. I don't want to be dropped from dungeons. If they update beforehand, that would be great. Adam, Alex, if you're listening in, update the game, please. I doubt they're here, but just update the game. This is painful right now, man. It's just traits, man. It's just traits. It's the Sov dupe. Sov dupe Boros carries all the way. The fact they added Cursed Fingers, yeah. I bothered them so much about Cursed Fingers, I'll tell you right now. All I did was bother them about Cursed Fingers. Yep, you can get Megapunks. Finally got Boros, very nice. You don't get them from capsules? I swear I thought I got them from capsules. Yeah, if you don't get them from capsules, oh well. 14 cost. 18, yeah. You're on your 4th Boros, you want a shiny? Dude, I would love for a shiny Boros. I gotta still farm, man. This sucks. Swarm's gonna be here for a minute, man. I think it's gonna be here for another month. I don't think fall event's gonna leave until another month, because they also broke the quests again, so they really need to fix the quests. I think Boros will be tradable, yeah. Dude, I need more Boroses. I need one. It'd be sick to get a shiny, but I want one more. I need some different Boros to roll on. Appreciate the subscribe. Thank you for the support. Maybe we save the trait rerolls and we save for 100k, and we do like 100k reroll roll down or something. 100,000 rerolls would be good. It's a lot of gamba. That'd be good. We do 100,000 reroll roll down. Reroll 100,000 reroll roll down. There we go. Just like that. Reroll roll down. "55 seconds. There we go. There we go. Solid. Yeah, the only unit I really want double trait right now is gonna be Boros, dude. I'm telling you. No, I want Sovereign. Or it's time to skip over Sovereign dupe, guys. We gotta go next level. We gotta go Sovereign, Boros. We gotta go Sovereign, Fritz, Monarch, Unique, double unique, Boros. I don't know, the tester said you can. Adam and Alex said you can. You can get Sov. That's what they said, yeah. It's possible. It's possible, I believe them. It's possible. They said they've only seen like 1 or 2 Sovs. Not Boros, but another trait. Yes, Boros is only obtainable via capsules. Double unique clickbait thumbnail flashbacks. Yay. Should you sacrifice my only soul of fire, which is on Gogeta, for soul of agony on Jinwoo? Alright, man. I'm gonna let you in on a secret, okay? But if you haven't subscribed, you gotta subscribe. Alright, Zeke? All you gotta do is keep the Gogeta with soul of fire, and then never take it off. Never take it off. At least for me, when I crafted my Soul of Agony, and that was my only Soul of Fire, it kept a copy of Soul of Fire on that Gogeta, okay? Alright? All I'm saying, don't touch that Soul of Fire again. You can never take it off. It is forbidden. I think the game bugs it, and it'll give you a fake copy that keeps it there. Alright, Zeke? I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. I'm not abusing any bug. I'm just telling you what happened to me. Alright? I'm telling you what happened to me. I did it with my lances too. Correct. All I'm saying, don't be like, oh, I have a Soul of Fire I can keep now that is extra. The problem is if you click that Soul of Fire and you unequip it, it then removes itself. Okay? But you have to keep it on your unit, okay? Until you get more. Alright? If that doesn't get a subscribe, I don't know what will, man. That's some free stuff. It doesn't have to be a specific team loadout. You just cannot unequip it again on that Gogeta. Just don't remove it from the unit. Keep it like that. Soul of Fire belongs with that Gogeta. It never leaves him. It belongs to him now. It is his. You think, oh, I want to equip it on someone else. Nope, you're wrong. That belongs to him. You know what I'm saying? I know, Neo. I know. But the issue is some folks only have one Soul of Fire, right? Some folks only have one Soul of Fire. That's the thing. Because this guy's they watch another YouTuber video and then they move the Soul of Fire to another unit. You know what I'm saying? You have subscribed, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Crack me up. He said, I have subscribed, thank you. I was just having fun with it. I was having fun with it, yeah. In today's economy, hell not. Well, not everyone has the Soul of Fire like in multiple copies right away. It took me a while to get all of my Soul of Fires. It took a while. What's up, Miguel? What's going on? Yeah. How'd the unk laugh? Dude, I caught like a bit of a cold because my kids were out playing. They came back from the rain and they were sick. They were just having too much fun, and they woke up the next morning, they were sick, and over the last 2 days I've been getting a little cold. Kind of funny. Rich people laugh. Oh no. Rich people laugh. That's funny. My bad, bro. No, you're good. No worries. It's funny. You're good. You did nothing wrong. You said nothing wrong. It's funny. You feel better? Yeah, I'll be alright. That's how kids are, man. I got 4 monsters going to school, so they all yeah. So it's always something at some point, especially with schools. Schools it's just a hive area. Just a thing. Boros is only obtainable from capsules. 4 monsters, yeah. $2.2 billion liquid cash, but I'm humble like J. Cole. I keep it all under my pillows and all inside my mattress. Yeah. It's all the money's inside the mattress. That's where you keep it, right? It's in a shoebox. Yeah, Timberlands, dude. From my Tims. My brain's fried, yeah. You just use soul fragments and you got 5 fire souls. Well, there you go. There you go. Or you just schizo for real. Am I secretly a doomsday prepper for when the shit hits the fan? Not yet. I think I'd slowly accrue some stuff, but no, not yet. I don't have like a bunker and stuff. You're asking if I have like, you know, like all the good stuff right now? No, not yet. I think you'd want a bunker at some point though. You also got double trade on Sun Jinwoo. Nice. Yeah, I think you'd still want a bunker at some point. Dude, you know what's funny? I was looking through some ARX stuff, and I saw folks were using Virus Shade now. I wonder how Virus Shade became popular. I was like, man, a lot of folks using Virus Shade now for dungeons. Uh-huh. I see. A winter event. Winter event Neo. Your first ever shiny was Virus Shade, yeah. I'm telling you, dude, I drop one video on Virus Shade and start blasting it in team loadouts. Here we go. Start seeing Virus Shade use. Just got 3 Seraphs in a row, nice. I know all. You don't know about the secret tech. We got more techs coming up. The thing with this one is it might just work for tournaments, I think. I think he works for tournaments, but I'm not too sure. The problem is whether or not I don't think he'll die. I think he'll be fine. I don't know. When will the world end? I don't know. World's already over. We're in a simulation. When will it all end? I don't know. $700 billion damage, Johnny Tech. Am I hyped for Broly and Anime Vanguards? Yeah. I'm hyped to corrupt his familiar and break it so I can farm more familiars. No. I don't care too much for the Broly AV. AV peaked with Jinwoo. I heard this new update is pretty good. Aside from their familiar system, everything else is pretty good for AV. Is this what I do all day? Play Swarm and Pray? This is what I do all day. No. No, I do dungeons and Pray right now. Holy moly. I just want to stream a little bit because I got work tomorrow anyway. As much as I want to roll, dude, I got this itch to roll for trades, bro. I just want to roll. So painful. Yeah, I'm already knocked out of leaderboard, dude. I don't know anymore. I'm dropping slowly, dude. It's a slow, painful release in leaderboards. You guys gotta start a riot. I don't know what we're doing here. You guys gotta start a riot in chat. Guys, we don't even have a cosmetic on Jinwoo. Or Primal. We have no cosmetic on these units right now. Sov dupe in rank 1 is easy. Yeah, of course. Well, that's obvious. Holy cow. Technically, is she still selected? I think. What are the chances for a double trade? I don't know, dude. Probably not great anymore. How many have I rolled actually? I've rolled trait rerolls. 146,000. Is Dancer good? You know what? I don't think so. I don't know yet if she's any good. On critical, she reduces the unit's ability cooldown by 1% down to 10%. 500%. 3 units. No speed. What in the world? C minus. What's up, Null? No. No, wait. You gotta tell them to patch this stuff, dude. What are you doing? You didn't get the dungeon rewards settled. What are you doing here? Null. I'm suffering on dungeons right now, dog. Get me out of here. Null? Did they say we're gonna freeze it? I don't know if they said they're gonna freeze it. They said they were gonna give rewards this week, that we were due for the bi-weekly rewards. New best dungeon teams? It's a good question. Is he a tester? Yeah, he's a tester. This is like his alt account, so this way he can like talk about things, I guess. Because he likes freedom. He's a freedom fighter. We'll call him Null the Freedom Fighter. He's a freedom fighter is what he is. Do I know any alternatives for my second and fourth sloth? Yes, for Swarm. So we talked about it a bit today. You have Golden Will. You have Umbrella Fang. You have Head Captain. And you have Thunder Goddess. So you got a few alternatives, alright? He said it's the tester's fault. I thought they didn't have enough people scripting because they had the, what's it called? Like 3 games to update. Bro, imagine waiting for me to get kicked off. No, that's impossible. Aaron, you're crazy. I just want the rewards for this, dude. I can't do this anymore. I hate dungeons right now. It's a game mode I really started to hate after a while just because you need to keep up. It's painful. Did my Swarm event bug? No. I should probably make an updated dungeon team. Honestly, I'll tell you that the dungeon team that I posted before is the same exact team that I use. And no, it doesn't use Virus Shade anymore. Virus Shade is good, but his spawn cooldown doesn't get that low. And in high tier, it gets kind of hard, so you'll sack a bit of DPS for consistency. It's whenever devs are ready to update. I do think the update came out a little half-baked, though. I think it's kind of rough. You know? I do think the update's kind of rough. It's a good update. It's fine. I love the, you know, I think everybody loves solo leveling. I just think the big issue was the, a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed came out half-baked. And it's not good. Let's see. First thing, definitely the leaderboard rewards hurts right now. Between tournaments and dungeon. And then the other one was the, what's it called? The quest. Everyone wants to play around with Cyclops Soul, but we can't get the Cyclops Soul. Yeah, they were supposed to nerf Swarm. That didn't happen. Reworks too. That was supposed to happen. Eto rework for the last month. Um, the units on the battle pass not having passives, so there's a few things that need to be done for sure, just to polish this update off. Half of the stuff got pushed. It is actually kind of stupid, yeah. Yeah, his cooldown is amazing. It is actually kind of dumb, yeah. What am I grinding for right now? We're probably just grinding for another Boros and for more rerolls. This is just a good event to do passively. It's like a very good event. And it's definitely stupid. I mean, I think it's a huge mistake, man. There's some stuff that just has to be fixed, dude. Not having the weekly reset on tournaments sucks, because we already told that, hey, it's every 2 weeks. So, for the best curse for Boros is ability cooldown and ability damage. So, I mean, it's fine that it's OP. I think it's a good event to get people like involved in the game and enjoy building characters and trying different teams. It's a good setup. Yep. Yep, you get everything. They made Jinwoo so easy to get. Bro, they made Baru so hard to get. What's up with that? 10 of his cocoons? What kind of typo? What kind of typo was Baru? I don't even know what he does yet. 10 cocoon requirement. You're wild. 10 cocoons. Bro, 10 cocoon requirement. Bro, it had to have been a 1 cocoon requirement. There's no way Igris is one blade and freaking Ant King over there is 10 cocoons. You're crazy. Don't bother till he gets buffed. Appreciate the sub. I mean, brother. Like, can we change that number from 10 to 1 cocoon? You're talking a 10 cocoon unit? I'm still on this cocoon thing. 10 1% chances? Holy moly. There's something weird if you go to index and look at S-Class Dungeon, there's a divine sitting there. A divine. What do you mean? Are we supposed to double Evo Baru, bro? Is bro gonna ride on Kaisel's back? What are we getting here? Ant King and Dragon God all together? What are we at? You gotta make me go check now. Index. S rank. Bro, I don't even know what I'm looking at. A divine unit. If I go to index and look at S-Class Dungeon, there's a divine sitting there. This thing? Is this not the Ant King evolved? Oh, it's this is the Ant King evolved. Top left is Divinity Rarity. Who's that supposed to be? This is Shiny Evo Jinwoo. This is Igris. Shiny. Shiny. Cell is Divine Rare. He's holy. Rarity his secret. He's secret right now. It's antes? Ain't no way. It's bugged he comes from Divine Trials. I thought they scrapped adding another rarity. I really thought they scrapped adding another rarity into the game. Wait, why are we focused on rarities and not actually fixing the game? Who cares about rarities? Rarities is a category they can adjust later. Bro, we got Eto to fix. we have Eto to fix, bro. Am I curious to what that unit is? I'm like 50-50. It's got bro has an acorn head. I don't know who that is. I was gonna say it's Jinwoo's son. Cause he was 10 times better than Boros. He's still broken. I don't get it. Is this coming out soon or no? Like what is this? Is that what you're trying to talk about? Is like a secret character that's gonna be S rank dungeon? Oh, this is the system, bro. Yeah, this is the system, guys. We have a secret system. It's obviously the system unit. That's what that is. really want to do the Hive Monarch cocoon. You hope there's a JJK update soon? I don't want any updates for ARX. I just want them to fix the game. Beru isn't worth it. Yeah, I know he doesn't look worth it right now. Do you think they have plans to change the requirement though? Bro, farming 10 of those is a pain. It's just boring. 10 1% drops. It's boring. What do you click? I think it's this power. Power. When you click it, it prompts you and tells you what it is. It's power. You have Sovereign Gojo prepared. Very nice. Yeah, we'll get you, Joe, next update, dude. They changed his ability damage scaling. Yeah, it was like 2,500 yesterday. But it was like 2,500 something percent yesterday. It was insane. His rework better be good. We'll see what they do. It needed to be nerfed. Yeah, it's fine. UI Goku Ranger with just 1,000% evade never gets touched. Cannot be hit by normal attacks, only abilities. Yeah, he's the second best unit in the game. He's fine. And he was... I don't think he was the best before. Boros was still better. Jinwoo dies like nothing in dungeon. Sure, for other content he's very good, but he dies instantly in dungeon. Dungeon like 800 plus, bro gets destroyed. He spawns and dies. At least that's how I saw it, and I tried him out too a couple times. Nah, dude, he starts with 100 evade and works his way up to 1,000% evade. Eventually, when he's dodged 100 attacks in a row, he becomes immortal. Capless instead of dupe on Gogeta. I do it simply because I think that when Boros spawns, I already have two Gogetas out, and if one dies, I want the other one to come back. So that's why we're using Capitalist. I like the Capitalist tech. It also makes it very cheap and easy to replace. Early on during the upgrade thing. I mean, you have plenty of money anyway, but in the event you have to respawn replace, it's only a few seconds to get the other one out. Because if not, then you're still left with one, no matter what. Bro has me rethinking. But them are the facts, dog. These are the facts. I'm the only one I've seen to... It's not about glazing. I'm logically putting it in front of it. Everyone else is just absolutely glazing duplicate for no reason. For no reason. When duplicate, one unit dies, the other's just looking at it like, where's my buddy? He might as well have not gotten a new trait. It's quite literally pointless. Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I know you're not hating. I'm just saying it's like I don't mind having duplicate on some units. Don't get me wrong. Duplicate isn't an issue. I don't know. I look at the way the units work, you know, and I try to base my decisions off that. That's what I'm doing. So, please Gojo rework be good. I'd hope so. Yeah. You'd rather Sov. Alright, alright. Sov dupe is another story, okay? Sovereign dupe is like extraterrestrial, like insanity. Alright. I appreciate the support. Thanks for subscribing. You guys are funny. Alright, I think I'm about done with the stream, guys. My kids want to watch Attack on Titan together. So I think I'm going to go do that with them. So I appreciate all the support. Thank you for all the love and, you know, all the support yesterday, man. It was awesome seeing you guys on stream for the 4K giveaway. It was pretty sick. I definitely had a blast. So yeah, you guys all have a good day. Y'all take care. I'll do a quick upload on the I'll do a quick upload. Yeah, I'm rewatching it for myself, but watching it with them because they're excited to see it. It's been good. They finally saw the Beast Titan, and it's just he's got a lot of aura going on. You know, Zeke's probably one of my favorites. It's just pretty cool. But yeah, so I'll post the new Omni Unk. I'll post the new guide up for this, and then yeah, most likely I might be on tomorrow in the evening, maybe for a little bit. But yeah. Yeah, Levi's goated, for sure. Alright, guys. Y'all have a blessed one. Y'all take care. Appreciate y'all tuning in.